Hey yo, Wastelanders, it's Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another Settlement Spotlight. We got a pretty awesome one here today, created by Bethesda. Say hi to everyone.
Hi everyone.
And I am joined with Blastcat as well.
What's up?
So this is a bit of a collab build. Myself, Blast, and Boogie kind of put it all together. He was struggling, he called us over, and we went to town on this. So it is a contemporary build.
Help I got.
Yeah,
for sure.
And we have some pretty awesome features in this one. What you see here in the front, there's a lot more behind it. So be sure to stay tuned, and let's get right on into it. Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. We're gonna dive right on into things with starting from the entrance of the house. Actually, let's start with the location here. It's actually just outside of Pleasant Valley Station and right across the street from my house. And we're actually creating a chain series of settlements, and we did feature Blastcat, who was just over there. So we're actually gonna develop this entire area. If that's something you guys are interested in, come join us on Discord. Links are down in the description below. So let's go into the house. Oh, hi, Daguerre.
Get out of my house.
Waiting to join us. So
Okay.
nice of you.
So you will see a lot of similarities to my house if you've seen my build, because yeah, obviously I use some of the building techniques that I've come to like. So we do have the kitchen here with the backsplash, right? It's nice. Jesus, Pookie.
Your own flag splash.
Your gun sounded pathetic.
But yeah, it's a, what do you call it? A retro kitchen diner experience. We got red wallpaper, Nuka-Cola themes going on. We got a nice little, we don't have tiles, so we use this, and I think it works. Looks good.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter spilling my spaghetti red roach bolognese on here instead of on the floor.
Okay.
Bolognese, there you go.
Some nice display cases of Froschnut.
From.
The bathroom. This is fun. Snallygaster.
Why don't you just show us how you go to the bathroom with that?
Oh yeah.
If you just
They need a Snallygaster mask. Imagine that.
Hey, give me some privacy. Give me some privacy. What's wrong with that?
I mean, actually your mask is actually somewhat close to the Snallygaster, the toothy man.
that is true. Just
I might need to
up
come
top.
over a plumber at some point.
We should go the bedroom, right?
Yeah, hop over the bedroom.
We do night lights. Denise Babise came up with this idea.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, these are such nice night lights. I'm like, okay.
You got some nightlights.
But we need to fill this display case. We're gonna go get some action figures for him.
Have you seen my cat head? I put a cat head here on the
What?
front.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, look at that.
That's disturbing.
Very interesting. Do you happen to know that cat from anywhere?
Don't tell anyone. The neighbors might miss a cat. Don't tell them.
Let's go check out the balcony, I guess.
Yeah.
So we do have a nice feature over here, and we'll have to show that in a sec, but you could take a look at it. It's a bridge. One thing Boogie was building, or his main concept, he was struggling with a bridge, and then Blast came over here, started helping with the bridge, and then I started on the house, and we all kind of came together and collaborated on making this into like a gazebo party house. And we'll show that in just a sec, but before we move out of the house, I want to talk about the contemporary build itself, because a lot of things that brought this together, making it unique. One thing we look for in a nice contemporary build, so it doesn't look, because a lot of people just go box slanted roof, or what do you call it, like a peak roof?
Yeah.
They just kind of meet in the middle, standard house roof. Well, this is we got a flat wall over here, but it also has a slanted wall coming up to kind of like these warehousey style windows, the triple windows. But then we have an overledge here, which is a slant into a slant, so it creates an interesting shape. And we have a what do you call it, the curved roof up here that goes to a little window peak at the top. So there's a lot of interesting shapes bringing this all together, and then it has an extended balcony off the top. So
if you guys want to make a base that looks different and unique and people notice it more, change up your roof styles. It really helps with, making your base more unique. You can even see from the inside with what we did here. It gives it a nice little sunroof, or I guess you could say the best sunroof you could get in the game, where you'll get that light coming in through the top, and it just really does a lot for the base. From inside.
Yeah.
When you're inside, if you look up, it's just
so
really
if
nice to be able
if
to
we
see
take
the
another look
windows.
at this roof from the inside, you can see the the curvature of the roof there going up to the peak, and then we can also see a curve out front here. But we got that nice sunlight coming in, shining on our Deathclaw Queen head there, but then we also have it in the bedroom. Yeah, so it brings a lot of natural light into the house and just makes it feel very like open concept, and it's very like homey. Now my proudest feature of this whole house is whenever I start to build a house, just to give people an idea, I open up the circle and I see how far out I can build. So obviously, like I put one piece down and I went, okay, it's gonna go outside of the red zone. Pushed it back a bit. Then I got it about 4 wide, I think that is. And I was like, okay, that's good. 4 wide, and then I built myself outward. But the problem is, you're building outward outside of a hill. So the further down the hill you go, the more concrete slabs you see. And you don't want this like whole house just floating here. So what I tried to do is I tried putting some foundations halfway below the other foundation. So basically, I'm placing it like this. You guys can't see, but I'm trying to line it up halfway. And I basically eyeballed it and nailed it. So what we ended up with is a tricky build that kind of breaks the science of Fallout. So if we open this garage door here, this floor here is halfway below a regular foundation. So we actually built a house, I guess, on the side of this house.
Yeah,
but this...
And it's exactly 1/2 wall off, which is really hard to do. It's
I got it. It was a happy accident.
The fact that
First
you got
try,
that as quick as you did was
accident.
amazing. I have to say, like,
Thank you.
props to you, because that was absolutely amazing. When you all of a sudden you were like, oh yeah, it's done, and I was like, wait a second, that lines up perfectly.
Yeah, so you can see that there is a flaw here with the crack in the wall, because and that's basically.
If you don't know it's there, then
you don't know it's there.
You don't really see it.
No, you only see it from one angle, and you have to look for it.
Anyway.
But yeah, so these walls here are all built onto what we're standing here. So this is basically
stop shitting my house.
This is a 2x2 house, but then it's using the exterior walls of the other house, and the floor that's above us is essentially an extension of the main level house. So it actually comes together, and we're using this floor to cover up this house's roof, if that makes sense. And it actually worked out perfectly. So you actually have one of the most unique kind of builds in the sense that we're not dealing with 1x1 cubes on top of cubes. We actually have a half wall integration. And what the reason for that, the whole purpose, is so that we don't come to the back side of the house and go, oh look, we have all these staircases and brick walls. Instead, you have like this nice lower half of the house, which you can get into. And I'm really happy with the way that looks, because now if you're coming from the bridge, you see a nice garage entrance and not like a house way up there. So the contemporary build turned out amazing on this house. I absolutely love it. It's unique, it's different, and let's check out the other features. So we have a CD shed here, and Fosnot robot, Commander Daguerre. 4 industrial water purifiers that are accessible from the party bridge. Very nice. And this bridge is just phenomenal. I love the way we just went ham with the Fosnot decorations.
Well, it works so well.
You know what? I didn't mention.
You just walk in. It's like very welcoming, and
yeah.
This
is across the bridge.
This is Brom.
What is great about this location is it has those natural cow spawns.
3 of them.
So you get and you get water cows, regular cows, and they actually use the bridge quite
cows,
effectively.
Yeah. And one that's stuck in the purifier. But then yes, we have a place cow, so now we have 4 cows in this location, just wandering around. It's pretty cool. So we always try to look for something that sets people apart from the rest, and definitely the 4 cow spawn location, or I guess 3 cows plus 1. So 4 cows, that's unique. So it makes a little bit of a farm. Plus we have our razor grain and stuff over here. And
this is where their babies end up on this cooking thing.
Oh, the cooking thing.
Right over on the spit.
Yep, there you go. We have a cozy little love seat here. But yeah, the next main feature would be that you made a bridge that's a party bridge, but it's not just a bridge that doesn't serve any purpose. Because now you have a reason to cross the bridge because you want to go to the vending machines. And just look at all the clutter here. It's absolutely amazing. We have Old Man Winter here.
Stuff right now.
Hey,
Oh.
how are you doing?
Sexy nurse.
You flirting with the guest, Biggie.
Yeah.
I need to make them give them a warm welcome.
A war.
Oh, they left you. They don't like you enough.
Oh.
They just teleport. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, it looks great from this side, but what's even better is there's a pathway, a trail, that if you walk down here, it literally takes you right to my house. This is my house here. And if you want to see this house, I did a spotlight on it already. There's a link to the entire spotlight playlist down in the description. So we are trying to do a connected community, and I have a back door from my house that leads to Denise's house, and that one should be coming up in an upcoming spotlight as well. So we have all these little trails that connect our houses together, and when you get here, you got the vending machines, the party house, a cow right there, and a bridge that literally takes you to a very unique, non-ordinary, extraordinary, contemporary build. So, and it has a lot of clutter in the house. I mean, decorations are phenomenal. We all came together with our own little ideas. One we had this, one we had that. And I highly recommend when you're doing these builds, build with your friends. You know, you get a lot of fun ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Blast wants to switch up the roof here as an idea for the bridge there. And, you know, with all of our ideas combined, we all were able to come up with this. And in some ways, like, there are certain elements that I took from my house, and you can see them into this build, like the, you know, parts of the kitchen and different areas, but then Blast as well. Certain things that he's done to his camp, he's integrated. And it comes out more unique than any of our individual camps because it's a combination of all three of our ideas in one. You know?
And I seriously could not have built any of this without you guys' help, so thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that's no problem.
he was struggling, and I couldn't.
That's the problem with Fallout in general, is because you only get one camp. So being given the opportunity to build another camp is always a great thing. So yeah, if you're on with your friends, and you know, if you really want to itch to build a camp, help them out with theirs, and maybe they'll help you out with the itchy finger on building camps.
Yeah, absolutely agree. When I heard him struggling, I'm like, this is my opportunity to build once again. You know, I can't even put down a single part in my camp anymore. And
yeah, my budget's 100%.
There's always more that I want to do. And being able to come over here and try something entirely new, I wanted to go. That's why I went for the half wall thing. And mainly the half wall house part, that lowered section, it's to solve the problem of a high back house. So, but not only does it solve a problem, it accomplishes something new and unique, and that's what
I think it solves the problem of looking on massive empty
brick wall,
concrete foundations, which is just ugly. And this way, like attaching the garage on it, and you know, it just solves it, and it doesn't look plain at all. Otherwise, it would have looked very plain.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I think for a note, if you guys are trying to do this, don't get discouraged by it. I'd say it definitely, sometimes doing this, it can take a long time. I've been working on one at another base for up to like 30 minutes to an hour before to try to get the placement exactly right. So don't get discouraged by it and keep on working with it, and you'll get a fantastic result at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Fallout building is not very intuitive. You have to learn all the kinks, the tricks. Like, you can't place this unless you place that first. And, you know, once you have a staircase with a floor attached to it, you can't take it away because unless you delete the floors. And there's all these little problems, but you'll get used to that by building and practicing. And by now, helping Bugie on this one, this is probably my fourth or fifth camp since I've been back. And then I probably did like 3 or 4 before Wastelanders, and then I've done dozens in Fallout 4. But this is way different than Fallout 4 by
it's
miles.
Completely different than Fallout 4.
But you get used to it. It's tricky, but it's definitely fun. And you know, if you guys build your own camps and you want to share them with us, come join us on Discord. We have a spotlight submission room where you can show images of your creations and share them with us. And if you're on PC, we can definitely come visit them. And if you want to build part of our community, maybe add a house right down there by Boogie, and we can connect them together. We could just take over this entire savage divide.
Just be aware that if you have a cat, I might use his head for my bed.
So, do I give this base a rating? Because I do that every episode.
I mean, I guess.
Give your own base a rating.
I helped with it. We all helped, but it's a definite 5 out of 5, no matter what.
It's a 5 out of 5 in my opinion.
Yeah, it has so many
Only a
good
little
features.
biased.
Yeah, but we're just tooting our own horns at this point. What do you guys think? What would you guys rate this out of 5? Leave your comments down below and come show us your bases. Boom. So that is Boogeyman Boogle's Camp Spotlight. And I think that's going to do it for us in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and we have a playlist for more videos just like this down in the description below. All right, everyone. Thank you guys for joining me here today.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Again, check out that Discord. Hop on in. You know, I'm always sitting in it, so you can come say hi whenever you want to.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
And I'm here sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'll be here.
And thank you guys for watching. But yeah, we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye now.